Hello YouTube and fellow VR fans, welcome to today's video about a hidden spot I found in Onward, which is a first-person shooter similar to Counter-Strike, but for virtual reality. The spot is accessed through what appears to be a glitch in the terrain map. Although this position is sometimes difficult to access, I've noticed that it gives you a very high vantage point and an overwatch position from which to fire down upon the datalink, either at enemies approaching the datalink to upload the code, or at enemies that are already there guarding it. If you're able to make your way to this position and secure it, it's pretty likely that you're going to win the match. But depending on where you start the match, it might actually just be really unfeasible for you to even get there. The spot's located near the radio tower that's at the center of the jungle map, and you'll notice where I spawn here in a moment that I'm just on the total opposite side of that, and I've got to fight my way all the way there. What makes it even more difficult to reach this position when that happens, and for anyone who's played Onward before, you probably already know this, but on the jungle map, it's just impossible to see your enemies, and they can just kill you through cover before you can even find out where you're getting shot from. As I approach the crevice that gives me access to my position, I usually turn a little bit to the right and walk just along the edge there, always moving my character forward to make sure I don't fall off the edge. You may see at some point in this video, I'm pretty sure I messed it up when I was trying to get up here and I fall off that edge. And you'll see, as I said earlier, it's sometimes really difficult to get up here. Your character kind of falls onto that little slanted hill there, and because you're not meant to be up there, it's kind of an area where it was just never meant for the players to be. Your character just kind of gets stuck on that hill, and it takes a very long time for them to slide down. You're just kind of a sitting duck waiting for that to happen. Alright guys, now we're getting started. I'm loading up my M249. I set this mission up as the evac game mode type, which means that enemies are going to be coming at me from every direction until my chain of command finds enough time between sitting around and drinking coffee to send a helo to come extract me. Fortunately, I set this up on the easiest difficulty just so I will be able to show you guys this position. As I begin to look around and catch my bearings, panic sets in, realizing that I'm on the total opposite side of where I need to be to make this video. I move as fast as possible through the jungle with my weapon at the ready, prepared to fire at a moment's notice should I see the muzzle flash of an enemy rifle through the brush. I suddenly remember that any muzzle flash I see through the brush out here is an enemy muzzle flash. I am all alone. I continue fighting my way towards the top of the hill while I feel round after round rip through my body. At last, we've reached our primary objective. If you stay as far to the right as possible while climbing up this edge, you should be able to make it up here, although it may take you a few tries at first. Once you do make it up here, you'll typically have a moment to heal and reload your weapons while making whatever other preparations you deem necessary before engaging the enemy. Now that I'm comfortable and settled into my position, and my body has finished healing from the damage that the enemies dealt to me earlier while I made my way up here, I am ready to begin returning fire to them. Having the high ground here gives me a huge strategic advantage. I fire down upon the enemy, and no matter which direction they look, they can't see where it's coming from. If by chance the enemy should discover your position, it's very easy to simply lay down, and you're well protected from every direction. I was mainly interested in seeing how many enemies I could kill while playing evac using this technique. I've taken a break from Onward for a while, and I've only just recently gotten back into it, but I was honestly quite surprised to see that this bug was still there, and I was even more surprised to see that no matter who I asked, nobody could say that they had ever seen this before. I first found this bug while I was exploring in free roam, and quite honestly I was looking for bugs specifically like this. I'm sharing this in the hopes that if every player knows about it, it may prevent this bug from being abused, if not fixed by the developer. I really enjoy Onward, and I hope to see it become a better game. Thanks for watching.